So, Dad, let's start with what I call the crossover moment, right? That point where frustration peaks and the light bulb finally goes on. Can you share a little bit, or maybe even a story of how an employer who reached that moment and what surprised them most once they made that jump?
Yeah, no, thanks, son. Great introduction. And yeah, this is a super important episode. Employers that want to make the leap, they understand that they're, stuck in a broken system. They're tired of the status quo. They're tired of seeing, 9, 12 plus percent renewal increases every year without any documentation, data that shows, what is the justification for that renewal increase. It's always about trend. It's always about rising costs. It's always about ACA. It's the same playbook. Their current advisor, talks about what a great job they did negotiating the renewal down, but they still end up with an 8, 9, sometimes 10+% increase.
Mhm.
So, I'll never forget, a manufacturer who made this decision. There were about 180 employees, and the CEO looked across the table and said, "Hey, Rodney, I know our system is broken. I just don't want to break my company while trying to fix it." And really, that's the fear, right? And there's disruption, their fear of confusion, their fear of risk. But here's what our response was. We told them, and what we tell every employer: the best self-funded transitions, they don't they don't feel like a revolution. They feel
Mhm.
like evolution. The reality is you're not blowing up your benefits. You're taking back control. You're
Right.
breaking free from the status quo. And the biggest surprise, most of what employees see doesn't actually change.